It's Madden NFL 23, and we'll be watching the Desperado's sure-handed wide receiver. He's coming.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Yeah, that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They bring their punter out there now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
He had the numbers of the game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
They go play action here on 1st down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 90 yards, and a touchdown.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. They'll look to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. The Seahawks send out their punter, standing right on his own 5-yard line. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A 40-yard punt, no return, and out will come the offense as they take over. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Push his way forward here for a good little gain. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The numbers for him from a week ago: 3 catches, 97 yards, and a touchdown.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball.
And he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Leonard. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards on that play.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. On play action, they'll throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And he'll get this past the 20 as he gets about 4. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They'll set up a throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's a give up the middle. And he powers his way up past the 30. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for Houston. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now Hall to start the drive. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. Carrington. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. The Seahawks at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll look to throw here. He'll find Metcalf. Only able to gain a couple there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. He'll look to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Houston's offense taking over again. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Houston set to take over. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, so much for holding them to a field goal. The pressure they got home on the previous play didn't hear, and that bought their quarterback some time to find a receiver, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll set up to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. Got him in. And the ball is knocked out. And this will be scooped up by the defense. Loose inside the 30. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And now out comes Houston. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Now back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They'll look to throw again. Flush, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack.
The first and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on second and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing third and goal.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. That time a 6-play drive, and the result a Houston touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 2nd and 3. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands but could not hang on.
Brings up 2nd and
10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw again. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So we reach halftime in what's been... All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. Looking to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one goes for 8 yards.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
Give to Hall running right. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage. That's all.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Here's Hall again.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A good down to possibly take a shot. And, in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Now wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf.
Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half. He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor for a big second half.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. All told, they get 13 yards on that play.
First down, Desperado.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
5 yards on the play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Over the middle, it's complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 9 yards.
And if they're throwing on 3rd down,
Back to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
2nd and 4. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to it.
They bring their punter out there now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20. But instead, it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
And out now come the Seahawks.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
They'll drop to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. It's their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Desperados are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Now left side on the swing.
Ball has it knocked loose.
And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
The pass. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Houston.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Back to throw here. And he comes back with one complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And his kick is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, You never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
But not only is his defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one, and even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Taken in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Got a man open. It's Chase.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
They'll look to throw again. And now here is another interception. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground.
And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 14. First down, Desperado.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Ready. Yellow, one, switch, yellow.
Right back to him on first down. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on second down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
They'll try to run this one in, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory.
And my goodness, another interception. And the return will stop right around the 25.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
At the Seahawks 19-yard line.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw.